Okay, well, hello there. Whoa. 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 Right. Hello and welcome to episode 8 of the Monstabear SMP server. It's a bit of redundant. SMP. So, I'm not going to show you any of this mining out, but I've just went caving and I stumbled across this abandoned mine shaft. Haven't explored it any further than just here yet, so I'll hopefully get quite a few rails. I think by my calculations I'm going to need approximately 700 or a bit over 700 unpowered rails and about a stack of powered rails to do my design. So I will do all this and I shall come back to you when we're ready to actually start placing them. See you then. Alright, so I finished off that cave. Unfortunately, I only got 1.5 stacks, less than 1.5 stacks of rails. That's going to be nowhere near enough, but thanks to MoNsTAZz calculations, I got almost, well actually I only got 1 3/4 stacks of iron. If I get about 5 stacks of iron, that should make me the amount of rails, and I think I'm going to do that because I've wasted way too much time. Whoa, that was, whoa. Wow, lagged in. Because I've wasted, well, not wasted, but it's just way too much effort trying to collect all of them again. Did a poor job of lighting that bit up. So, I shall start smelting them. I also got 2 diamond ores, but 9 emerald ores. I thought they were uncommon, but pretty much every single corner I turned, I found one. So, I'm not complaining, but it's good, and I do enjoy life, so I got a couple of them, and I just picked up a couple other ores on the way there. So yeah, I'll smelt these, and I guess I'll meet you in the nether. I'll also make up some powered rails as well since they got lost, and I, after viewing last episode's footage, I actually lost almost a whole stack of steak, so that's a little bit annoying, but I had a harvest of my... whoa. I had a harvest of mine thing, so I got some more wheat, and I've been growing up the cows outside, and the wheat farm's ready to have another harvest of it. So yeah, I'll meet you in the nether. Alright, so smelting up all of this iron. I'm actually out of coal. That's the one. So I've got my Silk Touch 3 pick. And this is a whole stack of 64 coal, so see how many you get. I think the average is about 2.3, if I'm not mistaken, but I learnt that a while ago, so I'm probably off. And I'm just going to be fast forwarding the rest of here, so see you once I've done it. Wow, 2.3, that was almost exactly. If I'd had, was it 21.75, I would have had 2.3. Ha! Memory's good today. So, yeah. Can put that in there for next time, and I got almost 10 levels. Almost 5 levels from that. Yes, so this time I will meet you up once I've crafted all of these. Alright, so hello guys, here we are in the nether, and I've actually designed quite a, you should check the top when you record next. I've actually forgotten buttons, but, what we're gonna have, I've designed this. Someone else may have designed this before me, but I have not seen it done anywhere else, except for when I built it. I didn't actually look up any designs. So this is a simple minecart station, and I like it because it's you always have a cart at either end of your station, and yeah, it's so simple. I mean, I'm glad I found it out to be this simple. So this is pretty much your starting off. You jump in the cart here. There'll be a button here, and it'll send you down the rail. And when you come back, you'll come down this side, and you'll get put into here. I'm just going to turn on my games. Oh wow, that's why. Sorry about that. I just thought that would be a bit loud. Grab these arrows. Oh, he's got an infinity bow. Ah, damn you. So yeah, this is this is at both ends or any ends. So this is, I'm assuming, infinitely expandable. I haven't actually tested. I've just tested it in creative, getting the actual design of it. And it takes, well, you don't have to, but because they are awesome, it takes use of these. I think it was JL2579 that's who I first saw doing it, and these are turbo rails. So you can go look up his video. I'll leave a link in the description for that. And if you place your rails like this, so you do the two outside, the two diagonal, and then you place in the middle, and you follow your way along, the minecart actually comes along. It jumps here, and comes across, and jumps here and comes across, and it actually boosts the rail. If you put two carts going the exact same speed, one rail apart, so one going here and one going here, you'll actually see as they leave the powered rail section that they get seriously boosted along with these what does he call them? Booster rails or whatever they are. So I've made a design, and in my design I use 13 of these booster rails, and then 2 powered rails, and then 13 booster rails and 2 powered rails, all the way as far as I need to go to get them sorted. And then there'll be wiring. Whoa, excuse me. Sorry. There will be wiring traveling along here underneath, and it will send. There'll be a cart sitting here, and there'll be a cart at the far other end, and it will send it all the way around when I push this button. So there's always going to be a cart at either end, which is the best bit, so that you don't have these issues where people don't have access to minecart rails, minecarts, in fact. So yeah, I guess I'll do a bit of sped up footage with this. I won't do it all because, one, I don't have all the rails yet. I don't think I'll even make it just one line with all of this. Actually I might. Oh yeah, I'll make it with one of these. But yeah, I'll just have to. I'll do most of it off camera. And the easiest way I found to do it is to run. Well, first off, go to count how many you need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then you put your 2 boosters, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and your 2 boosters. And then you lay down this side. You just lay them down, only where you need them. And then all you have to do is, let's get this fixed up. Alright, so you've got it like this, and all you need to do is you need to break, replace, break, break, replace, break, and you just go on. And this is what we'll be doing. So I'll shut up now. I'll put some music in the background, and I'll do a bit of this. Alright. done a small section of it. Whoa. I've used up, what is that, 2 stacks almost. And yeah, see whether it actually works in SMP, because that's not something I've tested. And this bloke's going to be on the track, isn't he? Get off the track. Excellent, it works. Well, that's good. I'm happy with that. So yeah, you can't actually return on this rail because the way the track's positioned, it just turns it off. So that's why we've got 2 lines. Also, it makes it easier for having a minecart returning to your line, because then they don't have to cross over lines. So I'll show you returning. So if you're going to be returning to here, you'd be coming in through this line, and when it hops on, and you'd go, there you go, into here, and then you can come off again and go for it. So that's the basis of it. I'll continue doing the rest of this off camera, and then I'll show you how we're doing the way back. Alright, I shall see you then. Alright, so I've done all of the left hand side here. That it took me probably over an hour. Well, maybe a bit less, but it's all repetition. But here it is, as you can see. In single player, it doesn't glitch around as much as this, because there isn't these bits of lag when the server actually catches up to the position of the player. But this is, yeah, it's quite smooth in single player. But this is the track. On these powered rails, I think it'll almost go 1.5 times faster. On these turbo rails, sorry. Oh, lag there. And you get to here. So that's done. So I've laid down all the normal rail. I still got I need, actually there's a good time to count it. I haven't got the double powered rails going for this stretch. I've got it going for the right stretch, but not this straight stretch here. So I've got to get that organised. And I'll show you how I'm building it a bit, and I'll write it back from where I've done it. Yeah, it's quite long. Oh, there's the end there, is it? Yep, there we go. So it should work from here. Should being the key word. Haven't done the turbo rails on here yet. I don't know if you can notice the difference, but you slow down quite a lot before you get to the powered rails. And then when we hit here, yeah, turbo. There's a definite difference. You can see it inside the cart and outside the cart. But yeah, so these rails, the way to do these rails are quite a lot different. I'll just show you in this little alcove here. So if you're doing the runs going this way, you need to enter from the corner, and you need to exit the one going straight, the way you want to go. So you get that by going like that. And as you can see, that's the same as that. But for this side, just clear a bit more, we're wanting to go this way, so we've got to enter through the back and come out through the line. So you can do this trick, and then you go to the next one. Oh, what happened? It messed up. So the trick you've got to do with these is you have to power the rails. So you get this one curve that curves normally, and then that one fits in and curves normally. So you've actually got to power all of these individually, and see that sits there. You've got to power all of them individually to get them to curve and go through. So it's fairly full on to try and do. So I'll do just a little bit in here, and then I'll fast forward a little bit of it, and we can go on from there. And it's the same process. Yeah. Definitely the time when you want creative mode, so you can instantly break it and place it without having to change tools. That would be so much better. And that's 13 blocks done. Oh, and also, I haven't lost any rails out of my, I think I had either 8 or 10 stacks of them, and they just used up, so I actually overcalculated. Don't know what went wrong there, but it was just a guesstimate. So yeah, I'll get to do more of this fun stuff. Yay! Alright, I'll do a little bit off camera, and then I'll fast forward, and then I'll just do it off camera, because it's very tedious and very boring. Alright. Okay, so unfortunately I couldn't get the rare A finished. I don't have enough gold to create the powered tracks, and without the powered tracks there, the normal tracks mess up the turbo rails. So I'll hopefully go mining and get that finished by next episode. But as you remember earlier, MoNsTAZz told me to have a look up the top here. So I haven't been up. Just gonna check it now. I don't want to have a look. I'm assuming it's gonna be right on top of this point. Oh. And see what he left for me. Flag. I think I might have to change this to an Australian flag sometime soon. Although, some more sandstone. Alright, so that'll be it for this episode. Join me back next time. We'll be, well, the rails will be finished, and have a go at the redstone, or get the redstone done. It's actually quite simple. I might make a bit of a tutorial video on it in creative mode or something like that, just a bit of an extra, because it's quite a neat design and it's modular, I guess. Alright, so thanks for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed it, and yeah, leave a comment. Thanks for watching.